To another video. In this video, we'll be farming cocoa beans for 24 hours and we'll be seeing how much collection, coins and farming XP we make. The tool that I'll be using is the Blessed Cocoa Chopper. However, we still have 2 gemstones to add onto it. So let's do that now. So the tool has 2 slots for 2 peridot gemstones. So we'll buy the 2 perfect peridot gemstones, which comes to just under 50 million coins. So let's add that onto the tool. Now each of these gemstones adds 8 farming fortune. So this gives us an extra 16 farming fortune from this upgrade. So after the upgrade, the tool that we'll be using is the legendary Blessed Cocoa Chopper with 5 farming for dummy books and 2 perfect peridot gemstones. The enchantments that we have are Cultivating 9, Dedication 3, Efficiency 5, Replenish 1, Sunder 6 and Turbo Cocoa 5. We also have the Blessed Reforge, which gives us 16 farming fortune and 5 farming wisdom. Now the armor that we'll be using is the Mythic Mossy Fermento set. Each piece has 2 perfect peridot gemstones added. From the 8 gemstones added, they give us a total of 80 farming fortune. Now to the equipment. The equipment that I'll be using is the Epic Rooted Lotus set with 1,610 visitors on the counter. This gives us an extra 11 farming fortune per piece, which is 44 farming fortune in total. The pet that I'll be using is the legendary level 100 elephant pet with a green bandana held item, which gives me an extra 60 farming fortune as I am max garden level. So now let's have a look at collection. So before farming, I have 10,435,131 cocoa bean collection. Now for farming XP. Before farming, I have 177,106,021 farming XP. Now I do have some other upgrades that I want to do. Do not have all the plots, so if I unlock the final 2 plots, I get 6 more farming fortune. I only have 2 compost bundles and I need 24, so let's buy 22. So the 22 compost bundles costs just under 50 million coins. So let's buy the first plot. For the second plot, I miscalculated and needed 27 compost bundles, which totals to around 55 million coins in total. So now let's unlock the last plot. So now with all the upgrades, we can see how much farming fortune we have. Now we've completed all the upgrades, we can see how much farming fortune we have. So we have 1,302 base farming fortune, and I also have 109 cocoa bean fortune. This means that in total, we have 1,411 farming fortune. So now let's farm for 24 hours and see how much farming XP, collection and coins we make. Right, so we've just finished farming cocoa beans for 24 hours. So let's see how many pests we got to start off with. So we collected 207 pests, which equals to 450,225 farm XP, which we will deduct from the final amount. So now let's have a look at farm XP and collection. So before farming, I had 177,106,021 farming XP. Now, after farming, I have 184,932,074 farming XP. This is an increase of 7,826,053 farming XP. We will also now deduct the farming XP gained from the pests and the cocoa milestones. So this leaves us with 7,025,828 farming XP gained. So now let's have a look at collection. So before farming, we had 10,435,131 cocoa bean collection. Now after farming, we have 60,223,848 cocoa bean collection. This is an increase of 49,788,353 cocoa bean collection. Also, during my time farming, I gained 303 squashes that we will sell and include in the coin count. So to start off with, we will sell the squashes for 22,194,948 coins. So we gained 304,351 enchanted cocoa beans. So let's sell them. So we sold 71,680 enchanted cocoa beans for 33,564,685 coins. So let's sell the rest. Right, so I've just sold all of the cocoa beans. So in total, we got 165,156,556 coins. This is quite low relative to the other crops such as sugarcane or pumpkins. So now let's see what we got overall. So the total XP gained was 7,025,828 farming XP. The collection was 49,788,353 cocoa bean collection. And the coins gained is 165,156,556 coins. Now I wouldn't suggest regularly farming cocoa beans as the yield on farming XP and coins isn't that high relative to sugarcane, for example. So I hope you guys found this video useful, and I'll see you guys later.